Who knows what we're in store for here?
Next on Madden Football.
The Super Bowl champion Tampa Bay Buccaneers has undergone some changes. The two-time Super Bowl champion Joe Mixon is no longer here. Baker Mayfield has also left the team for New Horizons. Meanwhile, Aaron Rodgers is in the Jacksonville to help this team become a good team. All to start Season 3 next.
And it's just so difficult when you look back on each of these teams' prior season just last year. It's hard to separate. Was because of the injuries at the quarterback positions, whether they were just battling through on game day, or was it the rest of the roster? Well, I think with both of these quarterbacks now being healthy and back to looking like their old selves, we're going to get a lot better idea of just how good the rest of these rosters are now that their two quarterbacks are back on the field.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. They are led by their quarterback, the future Hall of Famer, Aaron Rodgers.
I had a coach tell me earlier in my career, Mike, specifically about the quarterback position. If you don't have fast feet, you better have a fast mind. And here we have a guy that has played a lot of games under center. He has seen a lot of football, and while he might not be...
So here we go, the start of a new season, season number 3. Aaron Rodgers is in the backfield.
That experience behind center,
his first play with the Bills. Make that Jacksonville as a completed pass. Jacksonville looked good already.
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
What the hell is going on here?
Here's 2nd and 6.
Something's going on here, folks, and I don't know what it is. Let's see. I got to see the rosters, man. All right.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's complete. It's Parker Washington.
Wait a minute. I got to see.
And they're going to work this down inside the...
Okay, coaching. Depth chop. Bixby, why is he in there as a running back? It's really weird now because I didn't have to do that otherwise. Why they had Bixby starting? Now, Barkley got to get in there. He's the starter. Okay, let's get it back to where it's supposed to be, and then we can get back on track, you know?
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties.
Okay, here we go.
The quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand. This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley.
Probably holding.
And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Ezra Cleveland, former Viking. What else is new? They had a nice little drive. They lost 10 yards on that play. Aaron Rodgers has brought some stability back there. Lawrence didn't do it. Aaron Rodgers last season with the Jets got them to the playoffs. They had a pretty good run at it, too.
The defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Deshaun Watson, on the other hand, we'll tell you about him later when he gets the ball.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's to the right side and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. Now it's going to be third down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
Oh, and that throw not able to be incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself.
This is really weird.
It's going to bring up fourth down.
Jacksonville has the quarterback, has the wide receiver, but they dropping passes.
At this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
It's not good for Jacksonville. He's going to have to get rid of some of these people. Deshaun Watson last season in one game threw 4 interceptions, and the fans were booing him out of Cleveland. He's now in Tampa Bay. Let's see what he can do different.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from their opening whistle.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They send Godwin in motion. Watson going to throw right away.
Throws it short.
He'll find his running back, White.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
To throw on 2nd down is Watson. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Watson is trying to resurrect his career with a Super Bowl champion Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
To just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They send Evans in motion. Here's Watson now on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball
3rd and 6
to prevent the sack.
He's going to run it. Gets first. He holds onto the ball. No turnovers. Maybe this is where he needs to resurrect his career.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
Watson, back to pass. Plenty of time. Throws. It's a catch. 1st down. Maybe this is where he resurrects his career.
A gain of 21 on that pass play.
Just be surrounded by great people. Super Bowl atmosphere.
You have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
I think Jacksonville messed up when they couldn't catch those early passes on offense, and that has reflected on their defense, giving up these first downs to Watson of all people.
Another run here.
Another first down.
And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
It'll be amazing. If they win, they will be the first Super Bowl champion to win. There's only been 2, Houston and Tampa Bay.
In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground.
Teams in the South are strong.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Kansas City is hard luck.
On first down.
It's a screen. He's going to have a touchdown. Tampa Bay. Deshaun Watson scores a touchdown.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix and run.
This is the reason why you have people who can catch the ball. You catch the ball, you gain those yards, and you get first downs, not punts.
That goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
And that's what Jacksonville has been doing. But they have a new offense.
The kick is good. And the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead.
This their fight song? I never heard their fight song until now.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jags offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. First and 10. Man in motion here is Washington. A-Rod now to throw on first down. That's caught. Saquon Barkley.
You got to get him to run the ball. Got to get him to run that ball.
Great example of first
Mix
down
that
efficiency.
thing up.
You always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
So after 1, 7-0 is our score. We'll have more from Tampa after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. I'll run up the middle with Barkley.
Oh, did you see that?
And a spirited run there.
It definitely was.
To gain a couple of yards.
He's trying to be the new Joe Mixon. You would think it'd be the other way around. Joe Mixon is a 2-time Super Bowl champion. He's no longer here in Tampa Bay. He won his first one with Houston.
Man in motion here is Washington.
Nice pitch. Runs. First down.
He's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Jacksonville trying to get this thing started.
Rodgers now.
They getting protection now. Drop.
Throw left side, but it's going to wind up being
But he looks so old here. Look at his face, look beat up.
Quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline. Sometimes
He looked like a quarterback from another era.
Give a lot of credit to this secondary.
Can he continue to play? We shall see. It's going to be second down and 10. He throws. Get close to the first down, about 2 yards short. 3rd and 2. I wouldn't be surprised if Jacksonville win this game. Deshaun Watson is a vulnerability for that team. Barkley, I'm sure he's going to get a first down on this play. He does. He's going to get a first down, and he get a whole lot more at the 39.
It's a pickup of 13 yards.
That's what they got to do. He's got to play that role James Cook did in Buffalo with that type of offense. Get the yards when you need to get them. And that's what he did. That's what he did.
Doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They go to Barkley again. He gains some more yardage. They got to get that guy to heat up like Joe Mixon does. Jacksonville looks spirited. Rodgers, another first down.
Into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL.
Tampa Bay looking at themselves and seeing how to stop this guy. How to stop Saquon Barkley.
Sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver.
Rodgers
see what he can do after the catch.
Throws, first down at the 38-yard line. Make that the 19.
It's a first down completion of 7 yards.
2nd and 3.
What the defense is giving you, when you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense.
Another first down. No, he drops it.
And that's going to be incomplete.
You got to stop dropping the pass if you want to be successful. That's the difference between going for field goals and getting the touchdowns. You got to hold on to everything that comes your way. Like glue.
Going up top again.
And that it should have looked like it was pass interference.
And his passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
The field goal unit on the sideline.
Oh, they're going for it. 4th and 3. They give the ball to Barkley. Barkley will get the first down. What a play! They used boldness, and they got it. First down for Jacksonville.
This is a little bit of a tough spot for
that was a great call.
Is it far enough that I have to risk a pass? That took some courage to call a run play.
It certainly did.
For them, they're able to celebrate after.
Here's Barkley again.
And he won't get much.
He gained a yard, though. He's better than, who did they have? Intene? I don't know who they had. But I do know who they had. That was like 2 seasons ago. And they did have Intene. But who did they have last season? I can tell you that shortly.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Here it is. First, it's going to be 3rd and 1. If you don't get the first down here, what do? Do you go for it on 4th down?
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike. And what
I would.
Does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game.
If you don't lose any yards, you go for it on 4th.
No tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain.
Rodgers would try to run. He throws it too high.
They've got to defend the entire playbook. And
what a defensive play. Look at those fans, man. I'm telling you, they're fired up.
It's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move?
Will they go
on to
for
the
it? They're going for a field goal. Why would they do it there?
Find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and